What is up, everybody? Hope you're doing well. Where's the button to change it? There's the button to change it. The camera's in the wrong place. Oh my god, it's a ghost. JK, I'm down over here. How are we doing? Oh, why are my things not connecting? This is bad. Why are alerts and chat not connected? Hold the line, caller. Bear with. Oh, we need the keyboard. Oh, yeah. This is what happens when you try to make it fancy. Ah, who needs to get... Well, I just dropped the keyboard on the floor. That was not good, was it? Oh, I've opened a whole load of fucking windows over here. Let's close all those fucking down. We got snipping tool open. Everything's gone Pete Tong. There we go. Right, no, I don't need OneNote. Fuck off. Heck off. Right. I need to go to the place what has my chat on it and my other thing. How do I get back to them? Beans. Hold the line, callers. We'll get back to our regularly scheduled programming shortly, I promise. I've just got to remember what I did. Right, I need to go there. We go that one. I need to go to this URL here. And then we need to go into that one, and then we go press that, and then we get that. Oh, I know why I haven't done as well. That would be why it's probably not working. I don't have StreamerBot open. That would be the big streamer.bot.exe run. That would be the fucking problem, wouldn't it? I tell you, trying to make things too fancy nowadays, aren't I? Does that get rid of the big old connecting box? It does not. Let's just try putting the same paste URL in there that we had. And does that get rid of it? No, it doesn't. Shit. I thought I was being tricky then. I saved it as bookmark. How do I get back to my bookmarks? Let's move that to this screen. Chat among yourselves while I faff around, because apparently that's just all I do on stream. Where the fuck are my bookmarks? Why would you make it simple to get to bookmarks? Why wouldn't it be on the fucking main page of the website? Huh? Why wouldn't it be? Why would you put it somewhere else? That doesn't make any sense, does it? Fucking bookmark. Why is it so difficult to find fucking bookmarks, man? I've got to go in settings to find them, have I? Oh, that makes sense. Which one did I bookmark? Is that... Oh, no, I'm not going... What? It's not even bookmarks. What are you talking about? In favourites? Where did I put it? I'll put it somewhere. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm definitely sure I bookmarked it. I'm definitely sure I bookmarked it. Oh, the bookmarks. Oh, it's in... Okay, it's not in bookmarks. It's in other bookmarks. Of course. What? Silly me. Alright. Let's just do load settings. For there. Load settings. Why are you still connecting? Load default settings. Oh, sure, yes. What in the feck? Alright, we're not going to have that big connecting thing going up here. Right. Right, let's get into the Sprint Cup, shall we? Let's stop faffing around with that. Oh, dear. Oh, if I could get motion rig, I would. But I can't because I've got well, I haven't got the room for a start. I'll fucking get thrown out of it. And I can't put the shoulder things on it because this chair doesn't have the holes. Well, no, it does actually, but it's only one singular one in the middle rather than sort of wider ones. Yeah, standard stream start. You know, the chat might work at some point. If I change scene, it might come back. Should we change scene? And oh, there we go. It's working there. It's just decided not to work on this one for some reason. Why? Why would it? That doesn't make. Why would it? That's just simple. Because it doesn't appear to be here on this screen for some reason. I'm pretty sure it is, but apparently it's just decided to quite literally nope out of the chat. So hold the line. I'm just going to re-add chat. I might have accidentally deleted it. Doesn't seem like something I would do. The fuck is browser source? Browser. There it is. Browser. Add existing. Chat. Okay. All right. Here we go. You're over here. We just make chat a bit bigger. There we go. Bring it down a little bit. There we go. Right, we're back. 3, 2, 1, we're back in a room. Look at that. Oh, it's almost as if I know what I'm doing. I don't at all, but it's almost like I do. Almost. Fucking almost. All right. Oh, cursed streams. Be cursed. Right. Okay. Limit up view. There we go. Right. We have wheel view, we have chat, we have everything else. Okay, cool. Right, we're Gucci. Right. Setup. Custom. That one. Load. Close. No idea how this car drives on this track. Haven't done anything with it. So we're going to figure it out together. Be a reet on the neat. I do see you guys talking. I'm not meaning to ignore you. I'm just trying to get everything that I was faffing around with unfaffed so I can get back to our regularly scheduled cursed streaming. There we go. Cool. Right. Right, qualify. Oh, right. Do we have sound? We have sound. No, we don't. We have sound. There we go. I have remembered to unmute. I've changed camera. I think I've done everything. I think I've done everything I need to do. We shall find out. What car number? We're door 3. Oh joy. Are we in split 2? Or is this just... Is there no one here? We are 1,000 miles away from the end of the pit lane. Oh, better not do that. I'll get banned. Right, so, yeah, update 1.4. How are we feeling? There. What does chat level scroll all the way down? Okay. Why can I never find my fucking mouse? There we go. Right. Hey, Ellen. How you doing, man? Are you watching me on Twitch while watching Dan on YouTube? Are you just double fisting content streamers right now? Is that how this is working? Hey, Flint. How you doing, man? Because someone put the stream in bearded, I forgot. Oh, this thing feels a bit slippy. A bit slippity slidey. Could be cod tires. Dan, that's beautiful. Look at that. He's almost like he knows what he's doing. Knows better than me. Oh, come on. There's no way we can be split 1. There was like 4 splits of this. Surely we can't be split 1. No way we split 1 door 3, right? We gotta be split 2. Oh, why is it auto pause? Stop auto pausing. Fucking chat. Appreciate it, Ben. Thank you very much. Right, I have a video in the works for update 1.4. I've been kind of holding fire to get other people's opinion, well, hear other people's opinions on the matter, so I can comment on their comments. You know, get that react money. Everyone wants that react money, right? So, I apparently have a different opinion to most people when it comes to LMU controversy, apparently, in this instance anyway. Do you want me to go into my opinions on Jokers? I assume we probably do. That's why you come here and waste your time listening to me, right? It's just to hear me waffle. Yeah, you'll be reacting to me reacting to them. Well, it's not an actual react. There'll be some screenshots of like thumbnails from their videos and stuff. But that's back to. Sorry, Imola does not give me much time to read chat. I probably shouldn't be doing much of it during qualifying either. Jokers are for sale your end, are they? So, obviously the main thing to focus on is the Jokers, right? The rest of the update was kind of a nothing burger generally. It's Jokers in practice is where most of the flame is coming from right now. Justifiably so, must be said. It is a big oof on LMU's side of things. So the biggest oof about it is the fact it's behind a paywall, right? I'm not going to call it pay to win. I don't think it's pay to win because all it does is affect your ranking. You can say it's like completely corrupts the ranking system. That's a totally fair comment. I wouldn't classify it's paywalled, but I wouldn't classify it as pay to win because it doesn't provide a performance benefit as such. However, you do definitely get a benefit from being a Plus member, so it is paywalled. So I think the concept of a Joker is fine in principle. I don't dislike the mechanic, especially with LMU being less than stable 100% of the time. I think it's a good idea to have, at least at this moment in time, bad luck protection around like protecting you from disconnects, game freezes, game crashes, that kind of thing. And as we all know, the standards aren't great right now, so having someone just intent wreck you or just spar turn one like type shenanigan, it's probably a good idea to have something to protect you against that as well. I understand the argument of it's like sim racing, but there's like, oh, that's just racing. It's like, yeah, but if you couldn't, like, if there's ways to improve it, wouldn't you want to improve it? And I think this is a valid attempt to improve it. I don't think it's been made cynically. I don't think it's been made as a money-grabbing attempt. I do think it was genuinely made as a benefit. The fact it's paywalled is a money-grabbing. That 100% is. Why else would you paywall it if you weren't trying to get people to buy it? But the concept itself is fine. I feel like the way they should have launched it would be in a way that I'll go into this in slightly more detail in the video that I'm currently working on, which is basically, I think if you are a base game enjoyer, I'm not going to say free-to-play because there isn't a free-to-play model because you'll buy the game. If you are a base game enjoyer, like you just buy DLC and enjoy the base game, you don't have a Race Pro or Pro Plus, I think you should be able to earn one Joker. I feel like you should be able to hold on to that one Joker until you feel like you want to use it. And then after that point, you then have to do another 10 races to accrue another one. Because then everyone has at least a playing field where you'll have something there in the back pocket should you need it. And it will cause people to really think about when they want to use it, right? I have no issue with them then at that point saying, hey, if you want to be able to pocket 3, then sure, pay us the Pro subscription and you can have access to more. You can still only accrue them at the same rate everyone else does, but if you want to keep a couple in your back pocket, because you statistically probably race more than most free-to-play, or most base game enjoyers do, because you pay to use a service, which has an indication that you are what most people would do, like a power user, or a whale, if you're in microtransaction territory. But I have no issue with them supplying more to paying people than I do people who choose not to pay. Because you are a bigger drain on the resources, and if you want to help support the game, then I feel like you should be rewarded that in a number of different ways. And if they want to, if you get more Jokers, I don't see there being performance benefits to that. It comes into question if you want to question the legitimacy of the ranking. That's fair. That's an open and fair challenge you can make. It's just one of those ones of it being completely unavailable to base game enjoyers is the issue, right? That's the main problem. Steady. Practices as well, I also think should be just improved across the board. Again, have no issue if you want to have a premium practice, so if there's like a constant dedicated server up for Pro Plus, like the Pro enjoyers, I think that would be fine, but I think the base level of practices also needs improving, because the practice is an argument you can make with it being an actual paid benefit, right? If you can have better practices than people, you will be better prepared, which means generally you will probably be more likely to have a better outcome. So that is a valid argument that it could be a competitive advantage. Somehow we've gained time by drifting through Variante Alta. I don't quite understand how we did that, but we're not going to ask too many questions about that. Shit. Well, we were way up and then we fucked it. Went too deep through the chicane. Had a terrible line through there. 42.9. Now we must be split. Well, how am I car 3 in split 1? Fuck me. Man, we're going to lose so much fucking driver rate in here. It's unreal. We're getting an improvement at least. We could have been on for a 43. Really what we needed to have a not shit start. P11. Okay, we'll take that. Oh. Right, I need to turn the fan on. Turn to garage. Right. Let me quickly whack some fuel in here. It's 80 laps, I think. Before I remember watching the booths stream. Right, let me have a quick catch up on what people said here. Big screen and okay, fair play. Cool, right, let's get to the groups before I forget to do that. What was Alan been saying? Alan said a bunch of stuff here. Yeah, I mean, from what basically to race online, you have to have a Race Control Pro base account anyway. So yeah, if you want to tie it to Race Control Pro, that's essentially the same thing. That's fine. It's basically there should be like a light version of what you get in one of the race control bits, right? Effectively, like there shouldn't be in terms of a game mechanic. I think the way I worded it in the video is basically there shouldn't be a mechanic hidden behind a paint wall, and there should be like potentially an improved version or a deluxe version of that mechanic by way of like not performance but accessibility, but there shouldn't an entire mechanic shouldn't be hidden away behind a paywall. That's kind of my viewpoint on it. I have no issue with the mechanics they've brought in, however I have an issue with how they deployed them. Right, hold on to your butts, here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
The LFM argument about servers is LMU just has more servers than LFM does, like just flat out. Like at any given time there will be more LMU servers running than even LFM had at its peak. Like don't forget just how many people race in bronze. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Cheers for that. Like we see peaks of like 40 plus servers in bronze during peak times, and that's going every 20 minutes. So, like, an argument saying, well, LFMs were free, is like, yes, but they didn't have to scale up and run as many concurrently as as LMU does. Like, there wasn't a insignificant amount of servers, but there wasn't like upwards of 150 servers running at any given point, like there is in LMU at its peak. No. Thanks for running me off the track there, buddy. It's really good. That's really good driving. Oh my god, the brakes. I have no brakes. Yeah, bronze servers are... There's a reason I don't race bronze servers like ever. I don't have the patience or the willpower to take that level of bullying through people who don't know what they're doing. I only do silver or gold races. I haven't done bronze in God knows how long. But I love damage to the front and the rear end of lap 1. It's great. It's my favourite. The braking seems really shit on this Mustang. Alright, well, I mean, you had ages to figure out where the fuck I was going. Well, this is a DR ruiner, this race, isn't it? Yeah, I'm really struggling with the brakes for the Mustang, man. They just don't seem to want to work. I don't know if they're just cold. I probably should have put some blanket on it. Sorry, I will pay a bit more attention to a small chat later on. It's just a bit hectic here at the moment at Imola. We've got some work needed to do to save this god-awful race that's happened so far. And at a track that's not easy to do overtakes on, it's not ideal to be this far down this early. Sure, yeah, well done. That's good. Good paying attention to what's going on around you, buddy. Just keep driving into the back of my car. We're trapped in a gaggle of fucking BMWs as well, which means we're never going to get past them because they're just so goddamn quick in a straight line.
That time was a 1:58.72.
This is going to end horribly. Alright. Fuck off, you prick. Jesus, man, this lobby is brutal. Right, around that BMW. Oh, dear. I'm going to get passed by that BMW. Get fuck off! Jesus Christ, man, I'm getting hit so many times in this race, it's unreal. Oh my god, everyone is so aggro. Daddy, chill. Ugh. Just completely just drove off the track there. No words for that one. That was just me not judging the radius of the corner very well. Why is that switched to engine mode? That should be... What the fuck have I mapped that? Well, that almost cost me a fucking position. I'm pressing the wrong button. I should try to move brake bias a bit further back. Not sure if I lost that grip or if the BMW was just pushing me around the corner. I can never tell. It's just driving into the back of me again. Nope, you're just driving into my door that time. Nope, you're just driving into my door again. Oh, it's just a very good idea, well done. What the fuck is this race, man? What is going on? Why is everyone lunging at like half gaps and just pushing people off the fucking road? What is going on? This is, I think this is top split, right? Fucking hell. Oh my god, we're going back to bronze. Like, I know I'm not driving very well right now. It's first race of the night. Like, this is just a write-off race. But Jesus Christ, man. What is this race? I'm not particularly comfortable in the car right now either, which doesn't help. Yeah, I know, it's just everyone's like, space! I'm in there, that's mine, that's mine. There's like 3/4 of a width there, I can fit in there. I know I've got to brake really late and not at the corner, but I fit. It's my corner now. Apex first, bitch. I was like, alright, okay. It's fucking mental. And people worried that they're going to get more aggressive with the Joker system, which, again, I don't think is going to happen all that much. The driving standards are so bad on here at the moment, sometimes you can never fucking tell the difference anyway. There is something going on with the brake force. Like, I'm not getting full braking, I can't be. There's no fucking way I'm getting full braking. Like this thing, the car's just not fucking stopping. What is my brake temp? Like, I mean, they're cold as shit. That probably isn't helping. Maybe, I don't know. This is just a Go setup one. It doesn't normally set it to 97%, but I don't know. It might be. It just doesn't, like, in the where you want to throw the anchors on, it just doesn't seem to want to fucking stop. So this is just an off-the-shelf Go setup, so... Yeah, no, I get that stuff. Yeah, I mean, I've been a little bit jaded up until I did a video, like, I posted it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Where I've had shit races. Like, this one is just so... This one's just fucking funny, right? I need to increase TC a little bit because we are losing too much through that. Let's put those up a click. Yeah, I've been feeling real jaded on LMU for a while. Like, the races have just been absolute, like, sludge fests and stuff. Like, this one is just funny. Like, it's gone past the point of being annoying and it's just fucking funny now. Whoa! Why did it snap like that? We're dead. Yeah. Why did it snap like that? Why do I have safety car mapped? Oh, no, we're fucked. Nah, car's ruined. Fuck it, I can't be asked. This is a joke of a race anyway. Fuck it, I don't care. Whatever, put me back in bronze, see if I give a fuck. Your rating system's jank anyway. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, fix or repair daily, you got it, that's it. I mean, my races, it's not my races are bad, they're either boring or just, like, really annoying. Oh no, there's no way we were split 1, car 3, we must have been split 2. Which meant we were stuck with the dribblers. Amount of fucking silver 2 drivers in this. Silver 2, silver 3. Yeah, I'll have to. Let's jump. Can I get in a practice server? No, I have to rejoin that. Of course. Why would I ever get into a fucking practice server? That doesn't make any sense, does it? Who would ever want to do that? Let's do Monza. What's the time? We've got time to do Monza before we do Spa. Okay. Register. Because what's going to go better than Imola? Monza! Right, let's go into single player right quick. Check that fucking setup. Something, it just wasn't fucking stopping. Race weekend. Yeah, problem is, Arvid, we found out about Daytona, like, well, people have guessed it since before Le Mans, right? Where are we going? Oh, for fuck's sake. Just give me all of it. Fucking, it is all. Why is, I just fucking, why is it so fucking complicated to do something? Why is that spec standard to GTE? Who the fuck races GTE? All the GTE truth is going to come and go, this higher model's better. It's not. If it was, they would use it. Right, can I have him on now, please? Thank you. GT3. Oh, the fuck's thing. Fucking Mustang. I'm getting annoyed now. Getting annoyed now. There's too many fucking sub-menus. Why is this defaulted to 2023? Who the fuck wants to race WEC 2023? And this whole, like, oh no, you have it on the default, but I'm not going to give you a continue button until you've actually clicked on it. Like, clicked off and clicked on. I just want to get in to look at the fucking setups, man. Oh yeah, Monza. We are prime dribbler driving tonight, and I'm doing a fair bit of dribbling myself. Let's be clear. WEC 21, yeah, yeah. I mean, I have opinions on classic stuff in this game as well. I don't think this game needs it. Right, what we got under this? Right, if anyone says anything, you haven't seen this because yeah, it's 98 pedal force though. Fucking, you haven't seen any of this. This is go setup stuff, so you haven't seen any of this. The rear also felt real fucking jank as well, so I'm gonna make that a little bit softer. And then I want to put a little bit less rear. What are they mean? I don't really like detached, but that makes the rear more stable, right? Toe, like positive toe, increases stability on the rear. Where's Ollie? I need Ollie. Ollie knows how suspension magic works. I'm pretty sure that does that. Preload, let's slow the preload as well. I'm just gonna do a couple of laps, see if this feels a bit better, because it felt super fucking slidey. Yeah. I want to dull the rear end a little bit. The front end felt fine, but the rear was just way too skittish on power. Oh, accidental double shift. Yeah, this is immediately feeling a lot better. Yeah, I think it's because it's Imola, like, GT3s at Imola is always going to be popular, right? Just is. But I know you're different, because obviously you're out in the old Down Under, which is not massively populated on LMU. So I think adding something like a Bathurst would be good for that. Adelaide would also be very cool. Hey, the car's actually fucking stopping now. Yeah, I mean, right, you see the race that we just had and how people were driving there. You're telling me people are going to be more aggressive. Like, how can you be more aggressive than some of those fools in there? I think the Joker thing of our drivers are just going to start driving like they don't care it's got a little bit too much of a like runaway snowball to it, to be honest. I'm not saying that no one's going to do it, but I don't honestly think you're going to notice the difference, because if people get in the mindset of where they're going to drive like that, they're probably already doing it. Alright. Bonk. Still being a bit too lively on the rear. Yeah, people getting used to driving like a fucking lunatic. I mean, it's GT3s at Imola, right? It's going to be a fucking shit show. I just wasn't expecting it to be like that. A bit more camber. I need a bit more grip on the rear. Let's try taking that ARB out of it. Yeah, we'll try dropping them. I know it felt like it was where the balance was shifting. It was sort of getting stuck over the limit. If this does well, I'll drop the. We had quite a nice setting at 100 Nm on the preload, so maybe I'll bring that down a bit. Hey Jack, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I think that's part of the thing as well, Cypher's like this US track I was quite excited for, because obviously the times I stream, it's mostly US based people, and it's pretty dead around that sort of time. So hopefully this will mean that it will maybe bring some more people in. Ooh, hello. Yeah, you just missed an absolute like shit show of an Imola race. It was just, if people are worried about them driving like a psychopath when they have jokers, that lobby was full of people who were just getting the practice in for doing that. Apparently, it was just mental. Like, it got so insane, I just had to start laughing about it. Because if I actually cared about what happened in that race, I would have uninstalled the game and put my foot through the fucking computer. It was just insane. But it's GT3s at Imola. It's always fucking mental. Yeah, you're like early UK kind of time, aren't you, basically, for when you're your peak time for driving. Yeah, see, I don't mind the Joker system. I don't like how it's been implemented. There should be a restricted free version for non-monthly payers, and then you get to have more Jokers if you pay monthly. I think that if the game, I think, will benefit from a Joker system. I don't think it's going to be as bad as people say it's going to be in terms of driving standards, because let's face it, we're already pretty fucking low to begin with, especially in dribbler splits. Maybe the Mustang is just shit on brakes here, but it could just be that. Hey, wow, sorry, there, mate. Yeah, I've got to drop the preload down a little bit. Ooh, okay. I'm also just not being very good with the brakes. Let's put it back around 100 Newton meters. That's where I like to at Interlagos. Got bored and twitched with the adverts, yeah, fair. Can't say I blame you. Appreciate the ad revenue though. No, but it's no. I'm not saying it is going to move. I don't think it's going to move the needle much anyway. Like, you're getting 3 out of every 30. Like, even the pro users get 3 and 30. That's like, you're getting. You might be able to use that. I think even the most dedicated people are going to do what, maybe. If people are on what, 3 hours a day every day as average, like indicating like more people will be on over the weekends, less people in the evenings. If you're going to do maybe 3 races a day if you're on for 3 hours average every day, which is a lot. That's what, 3 to 15, 20 hours a week roughly. So you're not even going to get all 3 Jokers in a week probably, even as a very, very, very high user. Most people are going to earn 1 Joker a week. That's probably what most people are going to get at, like, a relatively active user will get 1 Joker a week, maybe 2 if you're on the upper end of that. If you're a streamer, esports driver who does nothing but play LMU, you'll get 3 Jokers maybe 4 a week. So it's not going to, we're not being handed out like fucking candy. Like, 10 races doesn't sound like a lot, but when you think you're looking at maybe 1 race an hour, and I know most people, I stream for 3 hours, we do maybe 3-4 races if we have a shit show, right? So we're not talking like there's going to be huge amounts of Jokers used by everyone every single week. You might get 5 a month, 6 a month, something like that. And it's like differences, say removing 6, like, I just don't think, I think it's a lot has been made about something that I think is a relatively nothing burger when it actually comes live. I think at the moment it's one of those things of like, when you can't see it, it's the biggest evil in the world. When you do actually see it, it's like, oh, okay, it's not actually going to really impact all that much. And I also think the Joker system is just a temporary fix. I think it's been made to fix the issues in the game by way of disconnects and crashes as an easy fix in a relatively complicated background system that they are working within, until they can rebuild the DR system properly to have more fair bad luck protection. I don't think it's been implemented very well, but I think it's been added in good faith, and I think it's been given to Pro Plus users because they're the highest users, and they're also the ones paying to keep the game online. So, like, if there's any core market you want to protect, it's those guys. Now, I think they should have given a cut down free version out as well, but they didn't. They've obviously seen the numbers. They did the math on it. I can't see why they would have gone out to protect Pro Plus users over normal people. But, you know, I think in the long run it's going to be a relatively nothing burger. Okay, right. So we found the issue. The issue was preload. Okay, fine. Fine. Right, when's Monza start? Yeah, I mean, it's never going to be used for SR protection, right? Because who the fuck gives a shit about SR? As long as you don't get banned, it doesn't. Your SR is literally redundant. It's only be used for DR protection, so. You can store up to 3, Mike. You can have up to 3. So you can store up to, if you do 30 continuous races, don't use one, you'll have 3 banked. Everything after that, it won't accrue until you use one, as far as I understand. And then once you use one, I think it starts the 10 race clock from that point. I haven't looked into the punctures in too much detail, to be honest. The main thing I've been doing was watching people's reaction to the 1.4, and then kind of trying to come at it from a balanced viewpoint. I think they could do better than the way it is now, anyway. So it can only it's going to be interesting if their actual punctures would simulate delamination and stuff like that. That could be very interesting. Yeah, I don't think it's going to affect subscribe people. I mean, Dave Cam said he's going to not play LMU while the Joker system's active. I think that's a very knee-jerk reaction, to be honest. I think it's great for clicks. I think it's great for views. I think it's a very narrow-minded view at what is largely a redundant system. Yeah, I mean, the Joker system isn't going to stop anyone. I don't think going to stop people paying the subscription. It'll probably, if anything, it will probably increase the subscription numbers, but maybe decrease the overall player count. I mean, Dave has his opinions. He's very obviously well-versed, very experienced. He's entitled to his own opinions. I thought it was a bit on the extreme as a knee-jerk reaction. Seemed a little bit sort of babies out the pram kind of thing. But, you know, he's entitled to his opinion. If that's going to stop, if that's the straw, then that's the straw, you know? He's entitled to that. I'm not going to say it's stupid or he's wrong for it. If he doesn't like Jokers, he doesn't like Jokers. All right, fair enough. I don't mind them. I don't see them being a big issue. I think the biggest problem with Jokers is they're still 4 days away, and we can't see what's going to happen with how people use them right now. I think that's the biggest problem with it. Yeah, it's as I say, it seems like a weird straw to me, but he's entitled to figure out what straw breaks his back. You know, I'm not going to shout at him for that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to publicly shit on any other YouTuber. He's entitled to his opinion. I'm not a massive Dave Cam watcher. I obviously respect him for what he does. His channel's very large. He does make very good content. For some people, it's not really mine. It's a bit too slow for me. I've watched it in the past though. But yeah, I say it seemed a little bit extreme on my reasoning, but as I say, he's entitled to it. So. Yeah, well, so my thing of like, oh, they're just going to drive more aggressively and they'll run you off the road. I'm like, okay, well, if someone wants to be a bit more aggressive and use their Joker to protect it in case they go from P2 to P9 or whatever, that means they're not going to have it to protect themselves if there is a race like we just had, where we're car number 3 and we get skill issued out of the top 10, and then more skill issued out of the race after some very interesting manoeuvres from some people. Like, if I'd have driven aggressively, used my Joker to protect me from dropping from P2 to P9, it's not there to protect me from going from P7 to P25. So if you use them aggressively, you can't use them defensively. That's kind of my opinion on it. Like, yeah, sure, some people may use it aggressively. They haven't got 10 to use. And let's face it, if people were going to, in the mindset where a Joker is a difference between them driving like a peen-arse and not, they probably already drive on the edge of being a peen-arse anyway, so it's not really going to change much. No, people already drive YOLO Outer. Like, I don't think you're going to see a recognisable difference. Like, we just drove in a lobby full of YOLO drivers. It's split 2 at Imola in GT3s. You know that's going to be a clusterfuck. Everyone there is fucking fighting for everything. So, I don't think Jokers are going to make a, like, I don't see them making a, like, will some people probably have that thought go through their head? Yes. Will they act on it? Some. Probably, yes. Is that going to turn everyone into a Mad Max style fucking ramming people everywhere? No. At the end of the day, it's going to be, also, these people are paying to use the service, right? Generally, people who are paying to use LMU probably want a good experience. So, the argument is just going to run people off the road, I don't think holds up under closer scrutiny. That's my opinion on it. Like, I'm not saying it's not going to be a thing, but I don't think it's going to be as big a bigger thing as people were doom and glooming right now, basically. All right, let's load a setup on here and also check the brake pressure on it. Because I'm not having that again. With that shit that car was stopping in... No, we're at 100%. What's preload on this? 200, okay, interesting. That's fully open, isn't it? I'm going to bring that down. Because I can see myself lighting it up. Coming out of the corner. Let's bring it down to 150. Right. 4-ish laps, right? Something like that. No, but everyone has to pay on iRacing, so it is a walled garden, so it's kind of different. Like, I would largely think that most people who are paying X amount a year will probably want a better experience. So, I don't know, I might just be full of hopium, you never know. I'm sure I'm going to get called a 397 Glazer in my video where I say about how I don't think the update's too big an issue, because this is the internet. I have an opinion, it's probably different from someone else's, therefore I'm wrong. God, this thing sucks on the fucking brakes. Hey, I'm a Rexy driver. What the fuck are you talking about? I mean, the main problem. Oh, Rex is okay. Fine. Yeah, Rex is staying. Makes sense. Yeah, no, it was just. I mean, there's the. As I say, I'm not saying it is going to be an issue. I don't think it's going to be as big a swing as some doom and gloomers are saying. I don't think you'll see a noticeable difference, to be honest. Because it's already shit. Basically, it's already a fucking shit show in most lobbies, unless you're in the championship. So it doesn't fucking matter. There we go. Now we actually got some brakes. Yeah, I say the driving standards are piss poor anyway. I don't think Jupiter's really. If anything, it just means that if you have a really shit race like the one we just had, I can just get rid of it and not have to worry about it. It just removes a little bit of the DR worry from it. Like, ultimately, it's there to protect against a shit system that should be better anyway. So.
Lap 1:52.19.
50 slow, point slow, my favourite time. That's not true, man. The AI drives pretty piss poorly over there as well. They'll lunge you for that without even thinking too much about it. The player numbers don't impact the driving standards over there because the AI is pretty aggressive anyway. Oh, it doesn't half throw its way through that first quarter. No way that's a purple first sector. .49.9, okay. So I've got to beat my PB by about 1.3 seconds. Cool. Cool. It's so scary over that final bit of Scary, fuck me.
Time was a 1:50.94.
50.9. It's one of my faster times around there, I'm not gonna lie. Still got a little bit of time to find as well. Oh, that was a bit of aim for an apex to hope. I left that right on the edge of braking there, fuck me. There we go, that's better. How can I be up by 2/10 and it not be my best sector? Can you riddle me that one? I don't think it was going to go yellow. I don't think we've got another go, have we? We haven't got fuel for another go. Beans. We'll see what we would get. Oh, we get wrecked. Keep out of the wall. Don't need that affecting my SR as well. Alright. Can't get too aggressive over that curbing. Good to know. I didn't check to see if we actually have time to do this. How long is it? Oh, it's an hour. Oh, shit. Okay, we're going to be late to Spa then. Whoopsie! Alright, I'm going to have to run to the P now then, I guess. Oh, right. Oh dear. Right, so there's no point fuel saving this at all, is there? Where are we? Have we slipped? We have. How many people have qualified me from my car number?
Go to the grid
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm going to get royally slapped in the wrist for this one. We're in the bottom half of the grid. 3 people have outqualified me. How dare I have the audacity to qualify poorly? No driver rank for you. That's what I mean, like, chokers are such a non-issue because there's so much other shit that he's fixing. I don't care if you're meant to be at the bottom of this split. How dare you qualify near the bottom of this split? Nah, not peeling the garden just yet. Not just yet.
Formation lap has started.
Oh, right. How many laps is this? 33. We're going to need basically a full tank, aren't we, when we stop? 18 plus 18 is 36, so we're going to need something around that. 85. Right, well, let's see if this one goes any better, shall we? Probably not. I mean, we're not going to get any DR out of it, so fucking what does it matter? We are speed running back down to bronze at this rate, boys. Right, hold on to your butts, here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, reactions of a dead cat there. He's having absolutely none of this. Alright, I'll take the freebie. Alright, yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Well, standard Monza T1. Front and rear bumper damage on the beginning of an hour race. Lovely. Who wants to have maximum top speed here anyway? It's totally not important. And more death. Right, P11. Cannot touch the curb in this thing. Oh, Neto. I know Neto. That was quick. Sounds like he's out. Jeez. But maybe that was... This is meant to be the endurance sound. This is meant to be the chill guy. Gonna get lunged here.
Lap 2, 10.27.
We're about to get killed. Thank you. I thought we were dead man then, not gonna lie. No, it was two hypercars who caused the crash. Let's be fair. That was close. Almost got taken out there. Right, see if we can get a Scary better this time. Oh my god, this thing with the fucking curbs, man. It just dies every time we touch the fucking curb. What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck was that? Just making me slow down because I had a moment and was on the rate. Okay. I don't quite get what that was.
Lap 155.44.
He shouldn't have done. I was on the racetrack. If he did, and then that's really unlucky for him because I was on the racetrack. I mean, it would make sense, yeah. I don't see why he would though. I didn't get it off track or anything. Alright. I thought we'd left that braking a bit late. Oh no, we've got a bot. Quick, kill it. Kill it with fire. Alright, I've got to figure out how to get through this Ascari quick. There's clearly something me going wrong, because that yellow Mustang can do it. Yeah, I mean, you're going to do it anyway, I mean, let's be real. You got fucking thousands of hours in this game, of course you're going to do it. It's not a when, it's not an if, it's a when. And you might as well do it tomorrow because you're gonna have the it's gonna have the most amount of people on it from tomorrow. So
153.11.
yeah, I'm doing the weekly after this because he doesn't want to do a 2-hour race at midnight. Oh dear God, they've deployed dust. I think it might be something to do with that preload I adjusted, to be honest. I think. Yeah, I think the lobby opens at. Oh, massive little broke there. I think the lobby opens at midnight. We're probably not going to make qualifying, but fuck it. Who the fuck cares at this point, right? I think the race starts like 4:15. Ten minutes, yeah, we should do. We won't make it. We should make it to the grid. I mean, if this runs long, we just won't do it. As far as we're aware, you don't lose anything if you don't actually join the race. Oh my God, it's done it again. Fuck my life, man. Oh, this is just a skill issue race. Like, I grazed the curb then. Just. That was all she wrote. Man, we have got no fucking luck tonight. I might even just call it, to be honest. the way this night's gone, it's just.
8, 9.
I mean, you can see how broken we're on. Nah, I mean, I'm just rusty. Like, I've just got to figure out how to drive this car. I'm just not doing it very well. No, the incidents I've been involved in have been skill issues. Like, I drove the Ford for 6 hours in Lagos, and the thing was a dream to drive. I'm just not very well versed in the Ford at these tracks. The setup that was like beautiful at Interlagos, these setups have been anything but out of the tracks for what I want out of the car. So, I mean, I've got to go until I can at least make the end on the pit stop, right? There's literally no point stopping now. Unfortunately, I have to keep going until I can at least make a pit stop to get to the end. This is the point where I'm like, do I want to do this? Do we just quit out this and go and have another fucking shit show at Imola? And really tank our driver rating? Because this thing's already driving like a fucking pig. Nah. Oh my God, I've retired from more races today than I have in months. Well, that guy's not happy, understandably, but there's not much I could do, and I was in the middle of a fucking accident. Right, fuck it. I'm not sitting there for an hour and doing that with a broken fucking car. I respect my time more than that. Minus 22, delightful. Mid, zero, mid, load. Oh dear. Definitely not the rank we should be. There's no way we're still mid silver one. No way. I mean, it is what it is. He could be annoyed about it. Not much I could do about it. The car was having an accident. If he wants to shit and scream and piss about with it, fine. He can cry. It's not going to change anything. Right, what is the time? I'm really reluctant to do Spa now. Because I don't really want 3 DNFs in one night. Funnily enough. We've just missed Imra again. Oh dear. Right, let's go into a practice of this and see if we can actually tame the car. It's not worth speaking to them. They're annoyed. They're just going to shout back at me. I don't have the issue with it. Then you don't want to practice. Why can't I? Ah, no. Of course there's no fucking practice servers. Why would there be a practice server? Who wants a practice server for a weekly race, eh? All right, fucking let's. I guess we just reload the game because LMU things. For anyone who is new here, I usually do know how to drive a fucking car. I just can't do it tonight, apparently. This is not me at my best. I am actually like a mid to high Civil 1 driver. I'm just driving like an absolute pain ass right now. Yeah, but I am a paid person. That's the problem. I've already fucking paid. They got my money. Where's my servers? No, it's just not practice. Yeah, no, it's just who needs a practice server for a weekly race? Who wants to do? Who needs to practice that? Eh? Who needs to practice for a weekly race? It's only a 90-minute fucking race. Yeah, I've had to play about with some bits. Oh, fuck me. If there's no practice for it, I don't even know if I want to do it. Because the way we're driving at the moment, I need to be able to practice. Otherwise, we're just going to go into the wall lap one. And I don't really want that. I actually kind of want to do a race. Oh, thank God it's decided that the practice servers exist. Kind of actually want the race. I don't want to just be spending all evening driving into barriers. I mean, I prefer paying for the DLC because if I ever decide I don't want to race online when they actually do make single player, I still have content. I don't have to keep paying for it, and eventually, it does work out better value to just buy the DLC than it does just to like if you perpetually buy it monthly, especially if you buy it on discounts when it comes out and stuff. Right, endurance esport. This is the one I use for everything. Do not take entry curb at Eau Rouge too much. All right, cool. So handy little note here from Mr. Gaskell: do not take the curb on entry too much. I shall try. That's a fair amount of preload. All right. New update isn't live until Tuesday, I believe. Oh my God, the fucking yeah, Tuesday I think it goes live. We're just discussing it at the moment. Generally, that just means people complain about the Joker system and the replays. That's about it. Yeah, and also don't forget with iRacing as well, if they decide that they're not going to let you race, if they're like, oh, I know this car you've bought and this track you've bought. So say Laguna, the most recent one they've done. Laguna was free. They've now updated it. You've now got to pay for it. Even though you had it before, and they chose to update it, you now don't have access to that thing that you did have access to before. You know, and they're like, hey, that that Ferrari 458 that you were doing in the challenge thing, yeah, it's been replaced by the 296. So we're not ever going to run a race with that 458 you just paid £12 for. You can use that privately, but we're not ever going to make any online races for it ever again. So Joker system basically is the most controversial one come out. So it's basically what it is. It's like a mulligan or a delete button for a bad race. If you do 10 races, you get a Joker. You can deploy the Joker to remove any negative effect off of driver rating or safety rating off of a race that you've had. You have to do 10 races, and you also have to be a paying subscriber for it, and the paying subscriber is the sticking point for most people, which is understandable. It's not a great look, but that's the thing that is like everyone is anti-LMU for this reason right now. There's a number of different reasons about it, but yeah, effectively what it is it's effectively a bad luck protection device that is kind of good in concept but has been poorly executed, in my opinion. Yeah, it's fair enough. I pay for it because I stream it, I like deliveries, I like having a running team, and I will eventually go back to doing championship races. And I just like to support the devs, so I enjoy the game. And with how comparatively little the game costs each month, I'm fine paying that, so... No, I mean, you win driver ranking, if you care about driver ranking, yeah. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't classify it as win. Because all it does is delete, like, the race still happened, it just removes any you can remove a negative experience from your ranking, so, oh God. Fucking hell. You can argue it cheapens the ranking systems, sure. If you count that as winning, fine. I personally don't. Like, pay to win for me would be paying to have more horsepower, better aero. Like, technically, you could argue that setups are pay to win, because the standard setups for people who don't pay for a setup shop are worse than the ones who do. I mean, you don't need to pay for setup shops if you know what you're doing, but if you don't know what you're doing, then you aren't. So, again, there is an asterisk on that pay to win. But someone can make an argument they're pay to win. If someone's prepared to pay for better setups, then they will conceivably have a better time than someone who doesn't. Like, the setups aren't locked behind a paywall. You can get to the same conclusions yourself, but it's definitely a paid shortcut. You don't have to learn and test and hot lap. You can just pay a setup team to get them, and then they give you a car that runs pretty well. Yeah, I'm not saying it's a perfect comparison, but it's pay for convenience. Yeah, I mean, it's a difference of opinion. Everyone's entitled to theirs. I personally don't see it as a big thing. If you do, fair enough. Still figure out how to do that flat. Ooh. Don't you dare go in front of me and start having a fucking moment. Ooh. Oh god, I'm so bad at fucking Buster. Yeah, we bend it into the wall. Basically, we're just having an absolute fustercluck of a night. It's just been skill issue the stream today. Don't know why I've been sick either. Just don't know. It's just not. I'm not having a good day. Oh my god, how is that yellow? Yeah, I mean, I probably don't either, but I just need to get more seat time in this game over the next few days, just to have some level of sort of comfort before the update. I've not seen any information on any bot changes either, so. It just feels really loose, this app. Oh, I mean, I was going in the wall regardless, Alan. The hypercar was just a little bit of garnish to the incident that was already happening. Right, I need to be slower into that corner. That's the problem. I'm carrying way too much fucking speed. Another heat wave. Glorious. Great. Wow. Fun. Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm not sure I could be bothered either. It's just... Okay, I did exactly what Simon told me not to, which is take too much curve through that bit. Right, we're going to set a fucking lap now. The 5th time's the charm. Yeah, I mean, I'm not 100% sure I am going to do it. I'm getting more confident in the car at the moment, so there's a good chance. It's still a little bit snappy. Might like in certain areas, but I'm getting a bit more confident in it now. I'm just bored of the Lexus. That's the main thing, is I'm just bored of it. I have no idea if the Ford is good here. I'm driving it because I enjoy it. And I want to get good at it. I need to sit and stick with a car. Usually I go with the Porsche. That's kind of like my tried and tested go-to. But I can't be asked for dealing with the Porsche stuff. It has a habit of killing you wherever you go. Right, I need to get a 20 at least. Yeah, I mean Lexus is a safe pick. I've just done a lot of races in the Lexus recently. Oh my god, it's just so skittish. Just doesn't like curbs either, which is bizarre. You know, someone who generally runs a lot of curve. This is a learning curve, that's for sure. Oh, I think we'll go get some fresh tyres then. We brought wing, I think. It's not going to be great in the straights, but it's going to be less lethal. I don't know. I think I'm just having one of those nights where I'm just driving like piss. Oh, should we have a look what's going on there? Wait a minute, this isn't my garage. I think it's just one of those nights where everything's going to go wrong, you know? So maybe we just call it quits before we do too much damage. I think I need to spend some more time offline in the car. I think there is damage and it's just not actually put it on the car. So I'm just going to reset again. I fucking hate this endurance layout. The pit lane. It's so annoying to get across that there. Yeah, just check it out in new digs. Let's see if we want to move the garage locations, you know. I don't know. I think I'm just having one of those nights where it's just not happening, you know. It's just not happening. I'm not sure I'm feeling confident enough to do this for 90 minutes. I think I just need to do some more races in the Mustang. Let's get a feel for it. It's just weird. It was so nice to drive at Interlagos. Like, I didn't have to think about anything. It was second nature the entire time. And then the same car at a different track is just like, haha, psychopath. I know Ollie sort of did a little bit of secret sauce with it, but the car, even on the base setup, just drove beautifully. Maybe I just got to switch it down to safe setup. I don't know. I think I'm learning I definitely prefer the car with more preload on it. Which, if I understand correctly, basically means the rear axle locks up earlier, which will generally instigate understeer. From what I understand. Correct me if I'm wrong if it goes the other way around. But from how I understood, how I read that, basically the lower the preloaded mount, the earlier the rear diff will lock under load. That felt a lot more stable. Oh my god, what is going on? I swear I do generally know how to drive. This is not me at my best. Yeah, it just wants to brake on throttle a lot more than it did in Interlagos, and it feels a lot less predictable, a lot more floaty. Job right height. Yeah, potentially. Thank you for the follow. J1 Sky. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you for hanging around with my inability to be able to drive any fucking cars at any track this evening. Oh, it's been a tough one for the old mental game today. Jesus. It has been tough. Yeah, potentially right height. Yeah, not good, not a bad shout. Oh, I didn't see Hefe in chat. Hey, Hefe. That's an interesting place to park to. Hello. Yeah, problem is Lewis also has a fair understanding of what he's doing. I am a simple man with a smooth brain. Some reckon the smoothest. I'm aware of the Lexus snapping. The Lexus has a weird thing of if it goes, it just does. There's very little you can do to get it back. It's very like, I'm leaving now. It's very stable up until the point it isn't, and then it's just like, nope, I'm gone. See, what's happened is I've driven an Ollie-tuned Ford and got on with it really well and was really quick in it. Really quick for me, anyway. And I've been lulled into a full sense of security. Oh, hello, sir. I've been lulled into a full sense of security that that's just what Ford is like. But actually, that's just what Ollie's Fords are like. So this is the problem. I've been oversold. Yeah, the main thing I find with the Lexus is it's quite pitch sensitive because of the rake and stuff. If you start, if you're not smooth on the brakes, or you're sort of on again, off again, or you just get on them really roughly, especially on corner entry, it will just go on you. Like, it's quite rake dependent, and the Ford is quite rake dependent as well. Yeah, if the Lexus goes, it's very difficult to stop to catch it again. I think I need to take some of that preload out because it's just not making the corner now. Like, it didn't want to do Blanchimont and it did not want to do Eau Rouge. Whee! Bonk. Right. First things first, we're gonna unsign up from Spa because we're not ready, boys. We are not ready. No way in hell. Yeah, it's very sensitive to pitch. Unregister. Try and practice. I am determined to get this fucking thing around this track. What? Oh, fucking LMU. Why? Just let me practice, you cunt. I was just there. I was just there. Oh my fucking God, why is it so bad? Ah, I'll go practice Imola then, I guess. Fuck me, man. Why is practicing for something so fuck? No, can't practice for that. No, we can't do any fucking practices. Who wants to fucking practice anyway? You get a minute and a half at the start of the race. That should be enough, you greedy prick. Fuck me, man. It's just bullshit. Let's just do a relog quick. See if that fixes anything. Sometimes you turn it off, turn it back on again. You'll let you do something. Well, benefit is I'm a pro subscriber, so I get super special ultra mega practices. So they should work, right? Right, guys? Right? They'll work, right? Definitely, they'll work, right? They'll work, yeah? They'll definitely work, right? Everything in LMU works perfectly. We've always got the secret game that you play every time LMU does an update. It's what's broken this time in LMU. Oh look, it crashes every time I try and go into the garage. Beautiful. Or oh look, if I try and run with this settings, or I change it wants me to run in 60 Hz mode every time I start the game up. That's lovely. Fuck me. Right, where do I want to practice? I kind of need to practice Imola because I should be getting 43s. Oh look, miraculously I've started the game up and the practice is back again. What? I didn't press Ferrari. Did I press Ferrari? I pressed Ferrari. I don't know. I'll go fucking loopy. Oh, Windows, fuck off. You had a warning from Iran for USA using our bases. Oh dear. Oh no. Right, load. What did we figure out we liked on this last time? I fiddled about with some stuff. Taking the preload all the way down, wouldn't it? Something like that. A little bit less on that. I think we put a little bit more toe out. Hey Dan, you're up late, mate. We've bailed out on Spa because so far we haven't finished a race yet. Hey Vadim, how you doing? I mean, that would be pretty on point, wouldn't it? We need to put that back up to 100%. That'll be on point. LMU update comes out. Psych, World War III, you're being conscripted, boy. Rear toe I wanted. Right, which way might come? Like rear toe out makes it more stable, right? Yeah, I mean, this is the if Dan's Mr. Black Flag, this is definitely the stream for him. That's for sure. You're up very late, mate. You're up very late. Rear toe out increases stability? Question mark. Yes, that is what I'm putting into Google. Google AI, what we're saying. No, rear toe out does not increase stability. Instead, significantly decreases stability. But it's positive toe. Oh, positive toe. Is that toe out or is that toe in? Positive toe. Positive toe. Yes, positive toe, known as toe in. Okay. Increases straight line stability, but I need it. It resists sudden changes in direction, meaning the vehicle is less twitchy. Yep. High speed control makes the car calmer and more secure at high speeds. Slower turn steering response becomes less sharp and agile. Yep, that's what I want. I don't need it as on there. Tire scrub gets the way it sucks. Okay, fine. Yeah, so we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Let's try that. See if this is feeling a bit less murdery. While the game has a cheeky little freeze. There we go. Stability. Oh dear. Yeah, but it's trying to take, like, it's good on rotation in and rotation out, but I'm trying to make it predictable, which I had at Interlagos and it was driving beautifully, and I'm trying to get back to that. No, it was just super stable. But it's the on-throttle skittishness I'm trying to get rid of. Like, I like it to rotate on entry and be pretty stable on exit, and I'm trying to get that from it. But I'm also not very good at setting up cars, so... There's also that. I kind of have an idea of what I'm meant to be doing. I'm not one to sit and fine-tune setups. I have a very bad habit of changing like 8 things at a go because I'm annoyed that it's not doing what I want it to do. And then I don't go back in and readjust it properly. I'm also quite a proponent of, if I can get a car into a semi-drivable state that's semi-predictable, I won't go in and fettle it any further. I'm not one to minimize, like, go in and check the minutiae of everything. If I get it to a point where it drives reliably, I'm not going to fiddle with it to find like another 3 tenths. I'm like, that's good enough. I'm not a race engineer, let's put it that way. Yeah, go setups are usually okay. I just don't know what it is. Like, the Interlagos one is just chef's kiss. I just can't quite figure out why it's so much different. Like, I've driven the Ford a few times in a few places, and generally I find it quite drivable. I didn't like it before because it used to really stall out in the mid corner, but they've fixed that now with like bop or whatever. Like, I couldn't get mid corner rotation. It just would feel like it would just sort of drift and stall. But it feels like they fixed whatever that was. But now I'm mostly just struggling with curbing and on throttle, which could be down to me having feet of hand. But Ollie tells me that I get on throttle too slowly a lot of the time, so I can't quite correlate how to fix that. Like, well, if I stamp on it more, it's going to break more, right? And that's not what I want. I want it to be predictable. And this is better. This is better than it was in the first race. It's stopping as well, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to do on stream. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. I need to get some more LMU in me just to get ready for the new update, right? Because it's going to be real busy. It's going to be a good time to get on and make content and stuff from a streaming and video perspective. So I kind of want to be the least rusty I could be for it. This one is on next, mate. This one starts about 10 minutes. We're going to sign up for it in a sec. I just wanted to try and find a setup that is a bit better than what I have. Still shit on the brakes though. It still feels really shit on the brakes. It's definitely a lot more drivable than it was in the first race though. I know the Mustang isn't like the car to have it either. It's fine. It's not one of the the cars. I think Porsche is still the car. I think he's still the guy. I do like the Porsche, it does suit my driving style. But part of the reason I'm looking at the Mustang is whenever I do team races, I'm doing it with Ollie. So it'd be good if we are both well versed in a car. He really does not get on with Porsche. I'm average in whatever you put me in, so it makes sense for me to change. Okay, let's try and actually do a decent lap. Had a bit of a shit run through Villeneuve. See, this is feeling more like the Ford did when I was at Interlagos. It's not trying to kill me when I get on throttle. It's pretty nice. It's easy to place. This is what we're looking for. And we're still ways off the pace, but again, a lot of that's probably a Villeneuve as well.
That time was a 1:44.96.
Ah, just off of 43. Okay. See, that is what I've been searching for. That the car on that lap. That is what I've been looking for. That just felt, oh, just right. Save setup. Let's put it as that one, sure. Then we'll my adjustments. I reckon there was a 43.9 in that. We messed up a little bit through Degno 1. Got the brake a little bit early, carried a little bit too much speed through, went a little bit wide. Right, let's see, make sure we've can actually sign up to the email race. Now we've done that. Now I actually have something that feels like it's not going to kill me. I can't wait for this race to be an absolute fustercluck again. We still can't see what damage the fucking Monza race has done to us yet, because it's still going. Maybe it's glad we didn't do the 2 hour. Very nearly finished. It's probably going to be a bad one, isn't it? Oh well. We'll give that another go when I've had some time to actually play with the car a little bit. Oh, all right. Well, we've got 3 splits, 86 people. It's going to be fun. There is more American flags in here than I've seen most evenings, so it looks like there's more interest growing in it. Oh, we might be able to see how that gets affected. I'm going to go to the loo quickly now before we start this race. Oh dear. Oh god. Okay, alright. First of all, let's put the fucking aircon on because it's getting very warm in here. Right, what do we think the damage is from Imola, from the Monza race? Just before we jump in this one. What are we saying? It hasn't loaded yet. We will find out after this one. Oh, please don't be another double down race. Oh. Don't know how we're still halfway through silver, to be honest, based on those races, but never mind. Well, we've got 93 total, 3 splits. Probably means, oh god, there is a lot of silver 2 drivers in this. Oh, we might be Dregs of split 1, or we might be car 1 of split 2. I don't know what one I want, to be honest. I don't know. Move you back down there. Da, 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 da. Oh, right. What we can do, though, while we wait, is we've got 20 odd people in here. We've got 13 likes. Surely there's got to be more likes other than that. Surely. I'm not one for asking people for stuff. Generally, I always forget. Where are we? Bottom split 1? Bottom split 1. Car 18 is split 1. Bottom middle. Okay. I can work with that. Custom setup. My adjustments. Do dee do dee do dee do do dee do dee do dee do dee do 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 do. 1 like for 3 jokers. Thank you, Dan. I'm not a very good influencer. I never remember to ask for subs and stuff like that. Always forget. I have too much fun driving. Got a rookie in here. Fucking hell. All right. Jesus. Consider you influenced. I do appreciate it. Aha. No, you didn't miss anyone getting crossed, mate. I was just saying that there was a lot of nuance to what I was talking about earlier, and everyone was. I was very much. It felt like I was like one of the few people that had a not shit opinion of it, but it's very hard to get across my opinions just based on chat. So I was like, I'm just going to save this to later. It's fine. But there's nothing for you, nothing for anyone in chat. It was just like. My opinions require a fair bit of nuance to explain, which is very difficult to do in a live stream chat when you're limited to 100 and something characters. Yeah, the hypercar driver was crossing me. He was crossing me for having an accident. It's like, oh my god, what's going on? I was like, I'm in the middle of having an incident, mate. There's not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Right, see if we can get this car back in the window that we had it in a minute ago. Hey, Jabroni. How you doing, mate? Try and get some heat in these tyres. Get some horrific understeer going through here. There you go. Bit of heat. Should be able to do the same down here. There we go. R5 to R12, yeah, that's I did that jump as well, and then from R12 to R25. Not as big a difference between a 12 and a 25, must be said. Right, let's have a look at temps, because I wanted to know maybe we need to put a little bit of blanking on the brakes, just try and get a bit more temp in them. And the tyres. I'm worried if tyre temps may have been our issue last time. It's set to about 80%, and then I've got the again setting other stuff to like it's generally running about 12 to 15 when you factor in like the game adjustments, but I've got the base in the software at 80% to give me like loads of headroom and stuff, so I don't have any clipping. And then I have because I run LMU FFB, I have that set to slightly lower torque value just to so I'm not being driven by the car basically. The R25 is mostly for headroom, and just because I had a few good months in terms of revenue, I felt like I wanted to change from the R12. So the R25 came out, I was like, yeah, fuck it, we'll go with that. I was looking at the V&M wheelbase, which I kind of regret not getting, because I'm now looking at it again, but I didn't want to have to go through and get new wheels and everything with it. So that's potentially the next change is going to, because I really enjoy my V&M pedals. We'll be looking at one of their wheelbases because they have native support for telemetry-based force feedback, which is my preferred because you can fine-tune stuff. Like I much prefer LMU with LMU FFB than I do with the native. Yeah, kind of. Basically what it does, it gives you room for like the very high peaks of torque for curbs and like the very fine detail stuff. It gives you space for that to exist, because if you're just using the wheel and it's already at max, just using all the normal force feedback stuff, there's not a lot of extra room for the very short high peak stuff. I say it just frees up room for that sort of thing. It increases fidelity more than anything else. It's not a game changer in terms of pace or anything. It gives you a slightly better fidelity in terms of the signal. You can feel a little bit more detail in it, pretty much. But it's way past law of diminishing returns, that's for sure. Definitely going to need 2 more laps out of this. It's not really changed anything in terms of position, so we've got just enough for 2 laps, while we don't have a massive incident on one of them. Oh, there's a... Oh, steady. Tyres are still really cold, yeah. I need to add a bit of blanking, I think. Tyres and brakes are still really cold. Kind of getting into the window now, just. Right, we need this to be a strong lap. Wide there. That felt good. Time says otherwise though. It's not going to be an amazing lap. It's going to be better, but it's not going to be amazing.
time was a
44.2. Okay. Slightly above where we should have qualified. Just behind a few people we shouldn't have qualified behind.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Where is Baker? He's okay. He's ahead of me. Right. 18 laps, isn't it? So let's do 19. Fresh tyres. Feel like a little bit safer braking. Might be good. It's warning me about VE, so let's put a little bit more in. Right, well, let's see if this one is as much of a fustercluck as the last one that we did.
Formation lap has started.
There's a lot of Porsches in here. What is temps anyway? 20s. We shouldn't need blanking at 20s and 30-degree track temp. Oh, right, boys, here we go. Let's hope we survive this one. Hold on your butts. Get ready.
Green flag, green flag.
There we go. Oh, there we go. We'll take that. Freebie. Well, not even a freebie. Just round the outside. Excuse me, Mr. Porsche. Please don't try and drive into my door. Well, actually, we jumped 3 and we got from P16 to P13. There's some people in the pit, I think. Oh shit! That slowed up a lot more than I thought it was going to. Apologies, Mr. Porsche. I got caught out there. Well, it seems a little bit less chaotic than the last race. So far, anyway. And with so many Porsches around here, we should be pretty good to be able to get past people in the straights. Because they're so dog slow.
That time was a 1:57.53.
See what I mean? Yeah, flag? No. Cool. Little extracurricular. God, those Porsche get off the corners quick. I'm never 100% confident going through that part. Right, we need to go better at that chicane because we're losing time there a lot.
Time 1:45.36.
Better. We're getting very congested here. We've invited this Porsche to have a sniff now. Not quite sure what it's happening there. It was nowhere near close enough to leave a move on there.
Time 1:45.74.
We are though. I mean, that defensive tactic was just, I'm going to be in the middle of the road to try and find someone to go around, I guess. Which worked. Riskiest way of defending, but it worked. Slow Porsche again. This guy behind is going to start getting very annoyed because I just have more power than him in a straight line. Whoa. I'm trying to brake, ow. Not much I can do there, I had my foot stamped hard on the brake pedal. Took a little bit too much curb. Oh dear, come on. Gotta try and get past the fucking Corvettes now. Still not got that last corner braking point worked out yet. Either feels like I'm braking too early and bringing the car up too, like, holding the car up too early or too short. Or I'm just going, if I go like a car length later, I just can't get the fucking thing stopped. Can't quite seem to get the balance. A little bit too much speed in the second part.
Time 1:44.60.
Maybe feeling the groove a little bit more now. Oh, thank you for that. Right, maybe I can get a little bit of a breathing room from that Porsche behind me now. I understand why that guy drove into the back of me. I did kind of have to park it on the chicane to be able to make the corner, but it was my corner, so. No breathing room for me. The moment we get a little bit of breathing room, we mess it up. That sounds about right. And we're now behind the red Porsche from earlier. Steady. How are we looking tyres wise? Temps all pretty much bang on. This is a pretty competitive lobby, to be fair. Which is quite nice to have at this time of night, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, why? Ah, for fuck's sake. I've got to get back past this Porsche and get pulled away from him again. Yeah, that plus a little bit of skill issue. And just a little bit of inexperience of not really using the Mustang for much. I'm a relatively new convert to it. It's just me not like I'm just been a little bit too rough with the inputs a lot of time, carrying a little bit too much speed as well. Oh my god, your apex speed was so much slower than mine. Well, I'm still sort of learning the Mustang and it's what it likes and what it doesn't like. So there's going to be these odd little glitches. I've been having a much better race here than we did first thing this stream. So we are a lot more warmed up. Plus we have Mustang Power, so we have far more freedom than the Porsche does. So thanks to our freedom units, we're able to just, you know, be quicker in the straights. Oh, that was a bit of a cut. Yeah, I'm a recent convert to Freedom. These Freedom units are addictive. I was the user of the other car previously, which meant you just got mugged in a straight line every single circuit. So it's quite nice having the actual ability to, you know, like, go past something in a straight line. Try and get on the back of those two up ahead now. Too much freedom coming out of that corner.
Lap 145.3.
Yeah, that ain't gonna do it. They're a second quicker than me that lap. Ugh. Done it again on that fucking corner. Sad face. I'm used to running those curves quite heavily, and you just can't do that with the Mustang. Yeah, I mean, I've done lots of races in the Lexus. It's fine. It's just a bit boring. Like, I'm using the Mustang because it's just more fun. It is a better car overall as well. But with that, there comes learning curves, and that's what this is. So. It's what it is, I'm not too worried about it, it's only a daily race. If we lose ranking, we lose ranking, it doesn't fucking matter, does it? So I enjoy the Porsche, it's just the Porsche is just very slow in a straight line. So as nice as the Porsche is to drive through the corners, any track that has any, like, even a minor straight on it, you just get your cheeks absolutely clapped. So it's just not fun. But Mustang sounds great. When you can drive it, it's a lot of fun. This is a lot tamer than it was as well. I'll still have some playing to do with the setup. It's still a little bit too loose for my liking. It's a lot better, but it's still a little bit too loose. I've got to figure out how it wants to be driven as well, like with curbs and what have you. Curbs are generally the main thing. I remember Ollie saying it doesn't really like curbs, whereas I generally like to ride curbs. So that's something I need to adjust in my driving style. I think I'm sort of getting the car quite unbalanced on the brakes as well. So, hey Mark, how you doing, mate? It's been a frustrating stream. We're learning how to be free in the Mustang. Ollie's got me addicted to it since our 6 hour of Interlagos. I'm at Imola right now. And yeah, just a little bit of a learning curve, basically. All the usual teething problems you get when you start trying to drive a new car quick. Just been caught out a couple of times on the rear. All in all, it's been a pretty good race so far. This one, couple of skill issues. We were up in P14 at one point.
Time 144.88.
Thank you, sir. Well, let me through because you've got a drive through. Appreciate you. Oh, we've done it again, man. Fucking hell, I'm just carrying too much speed through there. Hitting the curb and it's just bouncing the rear out. I think I need maybe another click of rear toe, maybe. Oh, see you later. Yeah, it's one of those ones. It's quick because it will try. Like, it is on a bit more on the edge. It's not Lambo level of on the edge, but it's it likes to rotate, and obviously that will catch you out. I mean, I didn't really set for wrong in Interlagos, so this is the thing. I've had a setup, like a Go setup that's had some secret ollie sauce sprinkled on it, which made it really just super predictable to drive. And then I grabbed the Go setups for a couple of other tracks, and it's just not been the same. The car has just not been what it was at Interlagos. So, just trying to, I'm just learning the car basically. We could probably do with a little bit less preload and maybe another click of rear toe. Just to keep the rear end a little bit more in check. Yeah, especially with the Mustang. He is the go-to man for the Mustang. And I get why. Like, it's addictive. When it drives great, this thing is addictive. It's just so quick. But yeah, you gotta get it into that window, and it's not easy to get it into that window. There's probably an element of me overdriving as well, because there usually is. Gotta be careful we don't get lapped here. We've only got another 3 laps. Not too bad. Only a minute behind. A minute ahead even. See if we can get back to top 20. I don't know if we will.
That time was a 144.5.
Oh, it took a tenth out of the guy who is a few seconds ahead of us, so we probably need a little bit more than that. I mean, I'm happy with my race pace. 44.5 race pace is solid. This is a quick lobby as well. Like, there's a lot of Silver 2 guys in here. But yeah, I don't see us getting P20 in the next 3 laps, unfortunately. huge PB into Lagos and starting P3 in ranked aliens. Yeah, that's well, so I've ended up in a split it was a while ago, but it was with Valentin and a couple of other esports guys, and yeah, they were off very, very quickly. They left me a mere mortal behind very quickly.
Time 1:44.75.
I mean, we've got Pelosi out in front, even I know that guy's quick, so. Way too quick into that. Yeah, everyone is going away from us rather than coming towards us, so I think P21 is going to be all she wrote, unfortunately, which is going to be yet more driver rating loss this race, but oh well. We did it ourselves, can't really complain. No, we didn't get taken out in this race by anyone other than our own feet, so just ourselves to blame.
Lap 1:45.28.
Yeah, I mean, I think when I checked, I'm like a 102%, so I'm not anything super special. I have an idea of what I'm doing, but I'm not up there with all the fast people. Anyway, it's asking too much of the rears once again. They're on the brakes, unbalancing the car. And a lot of it is I spend a lot of my time just bouncing around between different cars, and I don't generally race all that much. I don't really do much off stream, and I stream maybe, I think we do maybe 6 or 7 races a week. Oh, something's gone on over there. So I'm not someone who does a shit ton of races by any stretch of the imagination. Main problem I find is that just everyone is getting so fucking quick at this game, and I'm standing still because I don't really do much other than come on, grind dailies, don't really learn anything, stream, and then leave. If I actually put the effort in, I could probably be a bit quicker than where I am now, but as it is at the moment, I'm only a couple of tenths per corner off, which in the grand scheme of things is not a lot, but in the racing world it is quite a lot. And that's all she wrote. Weren't quite able to get back into the top 20. Oh well. 42.6, yeah, so this is just unobtainium for me right now. I don't have the confidence in it. I don't have confidence in the setups. I don't have confidence in the car to do that. Shame. Could have been... We were up by Snellgrove, so we were around here. Probably going to be a fair old whack in DR, but it's what it is. Doesn't really fucking matter. DR's pointless anyway, so... The whole ranking system in this game is pretty fucking pointless. Not too bad, to be fair. I thought it was going to be worse, especially after Monza, where we got DNF'd in that as well. Let's have a look, see what Monza did as well. Profile. That's probably the better way to do it. Here we go. That's more like it. Yeah, big double loss from Monza because we just got binned against skill issue. Tune did not suit me, and we just ended up in a fucking wall very early on. So, yerp. Same DR and SR. Yeah, I float somewhere between sort of upper quarter and lower quarter of silver. Like that's right. There's another chunk missing off of that. I float somewhere between sort of 3 chunks off and 3 chunks in. We're on a downward trend at the moment. I was all the way down here until we did the 6 hour. Thankfully, I had Ollie and we had a good race. Lost 2 chunks of platinum safety rating as well. It's because we've had 2 DNFs today. Event history is looking sad again. Down, up, down, 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 double down, up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positive races out of what 15 on this page. 5, 10, 15, yeah. And then down, up, down, up, down. Like 3 ups and then down. Yeah, it's just. Actually, this is why I'm not racing the Lexus anymore, because I've done it. I've had enough of the Lexus for now. I've raced the Nexus pretty much every race since between March and the end of June, bar the McLaren Challenge, all the way up to 27th of May. So the end of May, basically, I've raced nothing but the Lexus. So that's why I don't want to race the Lexus anymore, because I've done it. Yeah, I had S2. It lasted 1 race. It was like, oh, that's nice. Yeah, no, gone. Oh, dear. Yeah, these 2 are the shitters for the night. Yeah, I mean, Porsche is probably my go-to. It's too slow in a straight line for me to do at a lot of tracks, and I'm not good enough at the corners to make up for it. Like, it's probably still my quickest car. If you give me 10 minutes with any car, I'll probably be quickest in the Porsche, just because inherently it drives the way I like to drive, which is generally on corner entry and pretty stable corner exit. But I can play around with the Mustang with the diff lock on that to try and get the same sort of feeling out of that. Its stability on the exit is basically what I want. So as long as that's what I need to try and figure out how to adjust the Go setups to give me that, basically. Oh dear. Right. Well, that is going to be that for this evening, I think. Where are we? 1 o'clock. Yeah, I probably should go to bed. I've got work tomorrow. I've got to try and get the video for 1.4 out. Yeah, I just don't get on with BMW. It's just like, it's fine. I just don't. It's just very numb and meh. It's fine. It's safe. It's just too dull for me to drive. But you say you finish every race you got with it. It might not be most amazing fun, but it's safe as houses kind of thing. So I understand why people use it. It's just not for me. It also sounds really boring. It sounds pretty dull. That 6-cylinder somehow does not sound very fun. Oh dear, apologies. Right, well, yeah, I'm going to call that there, boys. So cheers for hanging out. I should hopefully be back tomorrow. I'm just going to try and grind out some of these Imola races. Just try and get myself back in LMU mode. Learn this Mustang. Fiddle about with the setups to get it how I want it. That kind of thing. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. But I need to get ready for next week, basically. Need to hit the ground running with that. So, yeah, we'll love you and leave you. Thank you very much for hanging out, guys. Say back tomorrow. I've got a couple of videos that have been out recently. There'll be one out shortly for 1.4. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever it is you are. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.